The culprit was not getting out of the building. If you've seen the videos of him, he's an incredibly tall ginger man. He was not blending into anybody's crowd or getting out of there without being caught. You want her to show up as she appears on her own with her own money, and that maintenance is expensive.
Especially now. Do I want to go down this rabbit hole right now? This might not be
Hayley,
today.
I just said that I would make them dig their own death pit and then Sparta kick these bitches in it. Hey guys, welcome to Personal. I'm Joy Taylor alongside Hayley. Are we doing full names?
Just Hayley.
Just Hayley?
Yeah. Do you know how to say my last name?
Woolfolk.
Oh, you do know how to say it.
How do people say it?
Oh, man. There's variations. Woolfuck, Woolfork. There's no R. There's no U.
It's literally spelled Woolfolk.
I tell people it's a compound word.
Okay, we're going to go with Hayley alongside Hayley, who's usually on the other side of the desk. Thanks for joining us. Make sure you hit subscribe and follow us on social at Too Personal Show. I almost said Daily Play. Follow Daily Play as well. What's going on this week?
Well, first I want to talk about Thursday's game, the Atlanta Dream, LA Sparks.
Oh, yeah.
The dildo that was thrown onto the court yet once again. Our girl Angel pointed out the culprit. You were at the game.
Yes, I will say Angel did point out the culprit, but the culprit was not getting out of the building. If you've seen the videos of him, he's an incredibly tall ginger man. He was not blending into anybody's crowd or getting out of there without being caught. So what happened was me and my sister and her wife were enjoying the game. We see this green dildo like fly by. I turn around, see him starting to run. Like he like kind of did like one of those like bouncy things like for a second and then took off. Like he didn't like immediately take off running. And so I stood up, called him a bitch ass motherfucker, hoe ass, whatever.
Yeah, of course.
My sister gets up and is doing the same thing. He's like 2 rows away. So he's like just out of reach. Like just far enough away that I couldn't grab his shit. If he was closer.
Can you imagine?
Yes, of course I imagine. We talked about it for the next 15 minutes, how if he was closer, I would have got like 3 or 4 good womps on him. Just like a good womp, like right in the dick. I would have physically assaulted this man. For sure. And I know my sister would have. And her wife was like, yo, chill to both of us. She's like, you guys are being so Pittsburgh right now. It's so embarrassing.
Yeah.
Like, please sit down. We're going to get kicked out. I was like, we're not getting kicked out of anywhere. Like, he's a hoe. He needs to be called a bitch. So we're standing up, wop, 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 wop. You a bitch, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
He runs up the steps. The security, I got to say.
Were they in shape? Because, you know, sometimes
he high stepped it right up, high knee, woo, right up there, got him.
Okay.
The guy was not getting out of there. You saw, like, he's probably like 6'3" or something and like full red beard. He was not getting out of the arena. But yeah, everyone started booing him. It was really a scene. And then of course we had to immediately start breaking down what just happened because it was just a crazy situation.
Yeah, this is insane. Men, why are they ruining it? Just ruining everything.
Name things men don't ruin. Much shorter list. The thing about the whole dildo situation is that it happens again at the Chicago Sky game. And now you have Ennis bitch ass Cantor showing up at the Chicago Sky game again and antagonizing the players.
No, I would have lost my shit on the court.
Well, they did lose their shit. He's there to antagonize people. At this point, this whole like dildo, trans, Ennis and Royce conversation, it's beyond silly at this point.
Yeah.
I can't, and I've been very angry about it. I tried to avoid talking about it from the jump, and then no one would shut the fuck up about it. Now it's just like, I can't even take you guys seriously.
Well, and then you almost punched him in the dick, so you have to talk about it.
Well, yeah, I definitely would have punched him. Like, I know everyone thinks I'm joking, but I believe in violence, and I would have definitely punched him. The thing about this whole conversation, like this whole toxic bullshit, is that it's my original point that I made on my video. Men are doing this claiming that they're trying to protect women. How is throwing dildos at women at work protecting women? How is showing up at their work and antagonizing them and trying to get them to argue with you protecting women?
Not at all.
How is this about
insane.
protecting women?
I don't get it. I do not get it. I cannot wrap my head around it.
Because there's nothing to get. Like, it's not a thing. One, there are no trans people trying to play in the WNBA. I cannot say this enough because I feel like that fact has to be stated to emphasize how fucking dumb this conversation is.
Yeah.
There are no trans people who are trying to play in the WNBA. Let's go through the journey, right? There would have to be one trans person trying to play in the WNBA for this whole hullabaloo to even make sense. And there is not one. So they're like, well, we're worried about the future. So you're worried about a person who has to be born, then decide that they are trans,
Right.
go through hormone replacement and transition surgery, play basketball in high school, play basketball in college, be big enough, be a big enough man. Because for some reason, y'all all think y'all 6'4".
Get the average height of a man
Be
is like
a big
5'10".
enough man to cause problems in the WNBA. Be a good enough basketball player because some motherfucking reason y'all all think you're fucking WNBA players.
Crazy. That's 2 decades from now.
Then get drafted. Then these WNBA teams that are owned by billionaires who tend to be conservative are going to draft this imaginary person.
No, never.
Meanwhile, there's no fucking food to eat. Everything is recalled. You're going to shit your pants if you eat a fucking blueberry. All the farms are shutting down. Okay? People don't have... Gary, Indiana has no fucking power. You can't afford to buy a house. You can't afford gas. Your kids are getting taught by teachers that don't want to be there.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck are you worried about? What are you worried about a trans person that doesn't exist for? And I'm supposed to take this fucking seriously. I'm supposed to act like y'all aren't fucking idiots. You're dumb. Send them all to an island. This is why I can't be in charge.
I mean, but you have a point, though.
The day I'm put in charge, mass executions.
Math, huh?
Mass. I'm making all of them dig an endless pit, and then I'm kicking all of them in it.
Specs.
Sparta. This is Sparta, bitch. Pull up your social media. Pit. They better not ever let me in charge. What's the first thing you would do if they put you in charge? Because everyone's like, oh, I would find out about the aliens. I'm digging a pit.
What would I do? The very first thing. I think I definitely want to know about the aliens. All the conspiracy theories, I need the truth.
You need the book?
And I need to... Do I want to go down this rabbit hole right now? I might. This might not be
Hayley,
the day.
I just said that I would make them dig their own death pit and then Sparta kick these bitches in it.
Okay, I would want, if I was in charge, I need... Well, this is impossible, actually.
What?
I was going to say, I need fucking proof with this Bible shit. Because I want... Who, like...
What do you mean?
Like...
Like, is the Bible real?
Yes.
Oh, it's not. I solved it for you. It's not.
But, like, I want, like, tangible proof.
I have a book for you. It's gonna ruin your ability to take religion seriously, but it's... Do you know about the Book of Enoch?
No.
Do you know about the Council of Crimea?
No.
Okay. Yeah, the Bible's not real. It's like, is it a physical book? Yes, it's real in that way. But like, a bunch of men got together and decided what was going into the Bible, and then the reason we have versions of the Bible is because they go back and they're like, we don't really like how that's written, so we're going to change it so we can justify oppressing this group of people. And that's how the Bible works.
See, I need that to be like public. Everyone understands it.
It is, but they love Jesus more than they love reality.
I need a bunch of shit debunked. That's what I need.
Well, that's debunked. I don't get really mad at people because I know they really, it's very important to them. I can give you those books if you want. If you read too much, it's gonna upset you. I don't want to upset you.
I don't know if I'm ready for that. Not on the birthday week.
That's true. Hayley's birthday's only a few days away. Specs, what are you doing if they put you in charge? What's the first thing you're doing?
Oh, I need all proper black and be properly given credit.
That's a good one.
Oh, that's very good. Specs said he wants all of the black inventions to be given their inventors to be given their proper credit. That's very positive. You are so much better of a person than us.
I love black people.
Yeah.
I love that.
I'm killing off a great like great large group of the population immediately. I will be known as a tyrant.
I mean,
That's so much better. Good for you. You know what? We needed to end that conversation on a high note. Thank you for doing
Great
that,
high
Specs.
note.
That was very good of you. He wants all the Black creators to get their proper due. I agree with that. It would not be the first thing I would do, though. I feel like I would be counseled to do something positive after killing off all the idiots.
Yeah, you'd have to do like 10 positive things.
I suppose I'd go on a positive run after the death pit, which I still feel like it's a net positive, but
Yeah.
I guess people would disagree. What else we got going on?
So there's been some chatter online. It's been a discussion about women who, if they are home, don't have to work. Their partner, man in this particular instance, is taking care of all the bills and giving them said allowance. Right? What's the proper allowance? Right. So our friends at Club 520 thought,
Shout out 520.
Yeah.
My episode is up this week. You can go check it out.
thought anything over 5K, and 5K was hard for them to swallow. It was like outrageous.
Shout out to Barbie.
Yes. Now I've done some thinking, and she's not wrong.
She's not wrong.
Because first of all, just to do your basic shit that you're going to do anyways, whether you're working or not, you're going to find a way to get it done. That's the allowance. And then you want me to just sit here and I can't put any money in savings. I don't have any money for myself. What if I want to buy you something with my money? Where's it coming from? Like,
So the conversation was, if I pay all of your bills, like all of the bills, mortgage, car, gas,
everything,
food,
internet,
utilities,
Mhm.
I will then give you $5,000 and you won't work. Now, let me first say, that is doable. Like, that is not an outrageous number. And if you're paying all the bills, you can make that work. Like, $5,000 is a lot of money if you live a certain way.
And where you live.
Yeah. Yes. That being said, if someone said $5,000 is not enough money for me to stay home and not work, even if my bills are paid, that's also understandable. And I'm going to explain why. Because Hayley and I were talking about this, and very quickly I came to the conclusion that that would not work for me.
Right.
Because here's the thing. You want it all. You want a baddie. You want her nails done. You want her hair done. You want her to be fit. You want her to look good, dress good, smell good.
Yep.
You want her lashes to be done. You want her to show up as she appears on her own with her own money. And that maintenance is expensive.
Especially now.
This is not an accident. Okay? I don't know why they don't understand that. Like, this whole, we just very quickly went through our monthly, like, maintenance.
It's insane.
Okay? I have not even done all of the things that I do to preserve this body and this face and this hair. $1,700.
Yeah, that's wild. Like, I purposely will stagger some of my appointments because I'm like, ooh, do I really need to get my nails done every 2 weeks? Maybe like 3.5. Like, because that's a lot.
Then you have to, so what you're saying is, let's say me, okay? And I am not even as batty as I could be. Like, if you're talking about some of these women in Beverly Hills, or you're talking about these women that are suited and booted, like, I'm a auntie baddie, okay? I'm not like a certified every hair is laid baddie.
Right.
So those women are on a whole nother level of like maintenance, hair, nails. Like, I don't even get designs on my nails. I get the same thing every single time. I'm getting the absolute basic because I want to get in and out of there. So let's just say me, $2,500 easy is what is a monthly like maintenance
Just to
thing.
upkeep everything.
Upkeep. Now I want to save money for myself because I'm not working. So I need to put money away every month so that if you decide to wake up and freak the fuck out and be a different person, I need to have money so that I can start my life over.
Right.
So let's say we put away $1,000 a month. Okay, now we're at $3,500. So really I have $1,500 for myself every month.
Which isn't for 4 weeks.
For 4 weeks.
And the cost of food.
Now, now the bills are paid, the food is paid.
Yeah.
Okay. But that is just my like spending money a month because you want me to look the same as when you met me and decided to wife me up and make me a stay-at-home woman, a kept woman, right? You want me to do that. So I have to pay for that, unless you're considering that to be utilities too, in which case, cool, right? Like if you are taking care of everything I need to
You
pay
include
for.
the gym, Pilates, all that
Oh yeah,
in
I
your
didn't even
budget.
get to the gym. I didn't even put the gym and Pilates in
See.
there.
See,
I didn't even do that. Okay. I didn't even get to eyebrows. All right. So
yeah.
the $5,000 is completely doable if you live a certain type of way, if you are a certain type of woman, if you're very low, very, very, very low maintenance,
Mhm.
and that man does not care about that, y'all can do it. You can absolutely do it. It is a reasonable number, 100%. But if you are not including the maintenance of the woman in that utilities, $5,000 is crazy.
That's crazy. That's not even if you want to go get some new clothes. You're going somewhere. You need a dress, a shirt, a pair of shoes.
Nope.
And I'm not saying you got to be dressed in Gucci, but like,
No, we're talking Fashion Nova Luxe.
yeah. But that still adds up. Shoes,
It absolutely
accessories,
does.
like
It absolutely does.
$250 easy, real quick for a little outfit.
Mm-hmm.
And then once you take some pictures in it, you probably aren't gonna want to wear it again for a minute.
But that's what I'm saying. Like everyone doesn't live like that.
Yeah.
So I do understand that $5,000 sounds completely doable, depending on where you live, what your lifestyle is, how you move around,
Not in LA.
what your maintenance is. Like
Never.
it's absolutely doable. But the whole idea that it's absurd that you can't pay what you need to get done on $5,000. Yeah, stuff is expensive. And if you want a woman, which you will be like, oh, I've had her stay at home, she don't take care of herself no more. Well, yeah, like it's expensive.
Mhm.
What if one month I want to put $3,000 away because I want to eventually invest in something? Well, guess what? We're not getting our nails done twice this month. Hello, I'm on a budget.
Right.
So yeah, I think the whole conversation, as the internet does, really
It really depends.
like
It's-
spiraled, but
yeah,
I think it depends. Like there is some nuance to it.
for sure.
There's definitely women that can handle that. There's definitely cities you can live in and absolutely make that work. But don't come over here with that.
Yeah, because there's things I could take off the table. Like I could take hair off the table. I can dye my own hair. I can do my own hair. I can make it curly. I can blow it out. I could do that if I wanted to.
I'm not doing my own hair.
But you
Well,
can.
I'm not in this conversation because I like
She just said I'm out.
I am not a candidate for this conversation. One, I have extreme financial trauma. Like it's very difficult for me to financially. First of all, I've never been financially dependent on a man. Like
Yeah.
I don't live that way. I watched my mother go through it. I've seen too many people go through it. I will never be under financial control with the man that I'm with. If he had $1 billion, I would still have my own money.
Yeah, always.
So, and I believe that no matter who you are or how much money your man has, you should always have your own money because there is no guarantee that that person is going to remain that person and take care of you for the rest of your life. That's why this trad wife conversation is so annoying
Yeah.
because it's like, oh, you're not a conservative or a traditional woman. Well, a conservative or a traditional man would make sure that his wife has her own money as well as the family money. Make sure that his wife and family are taken care of if he's not around. Men used to have multiple families. Y'all don't even take care of the one family. Where are the men that used to have multiple families and take care of both of them? Bring them workers back, okay? Run that back. If you're going to have a whole separate family, you got to make sure both these motherfuckers paid for.
Yeah.
So, yeah, like that is just it's a very unintelligent way to live life. Like it's very, very silly to me that the conversation is like, you stay at home, you take care of it. Yeah, of course you do. That's a family structure that
Right.
you've agreed to. That is completely normal. However, she still has to have her own money
Yeah.
or access to money.
Period.
If you decide you're going to leave her for a 22-year-old and now your kids and your ex-wife are out on the street and she's never made any money and she's never worked and you don't give a fuck about your family anymore, what the fuck is she supposed to do?
Yeah. Absolutely not. We're not doing that.
I'm not doing any of it, but people be pitching it real hard.
No, absolutely not.
Okay, so sorry. I'm on Team Barbie. 5,000 is not enough.
Okay, so we got your take on this. Does this have anything to do with the fact that everyone thinks you hate men?
For sure. For sure.
I need you to break this down. I know you don't hate men. You really don't in real life.
I absolutely vehemently despise a certain type of man.
Exactly. A certain type.
Yes.
Emphasis on that.
And if you think I hate men, it's probably you.
What's the type?
I hate a bitch, first of all. Okay. I hate a bitch ass man. I
What
hate a
makes
bitch ass man. Just doing bitch shit. You know what I'm talking about.
But they don't, clearly. We need to school them.
Yeah, if you think I'm talking about you, you are a bitch. That's what I'm talking about. The reason that people who know me know I don't hate men is because, one, I am around men all the time.
Yeah.
I have brothers. I have friends. I've got specs. Okay, I've got men around me all the time. I talk to men every single day that I am in no way romantically involved with. I cannot stand bitch ass shit. I can't stand bitch ass women either. But it's very like bitch ass women. Nobody really fucks with bitch ass women. They're obnoxious. They just disrupt everything. Bitch ass men have an ability to blend in, you know, with non bitch ass men, and then like they can hide it. They can just like bounce around. They can jump behind them and hide it. A bitch ass man is it's the worst. Like nothing more repulsive to me.
I mean, what are they? Are they just disrespectful? Are they? Do they
Just
like
weak, low life? Don't stand for shit. They do shit for the attention of other men.
Okay.
Yell
on the internet.
They're on the internet talking about women's bodies. They're defending people like Ennis. Ennis is a bitch ass. Well, he's a bitch ass woman now, but he was a bitch ass man. Now he's a bitch ass woman. So he actually checks both boxes of the type of people that I hate. Yeah, I hate the patriarchy. So very often, even men who aren't necessarily fully developed bitches will take offense to what I say because they benefit from things that I don't like about the patriarchy.
Yeah.
So like this whole conversation that we just had about women and budgets and all that. Like so many men complain about women wanting men to pay for things.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's like, honey, men invented that system.
Right. Yeah.
Men invented a system where women did not have access to money so that they could control women. It was your fucking idea. We didn't come up with that idea. It was your idea. It was men's idea.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't I hate that? And also, if you don't like paying for women, you should hate it too. Read a fucking book. Like, go to a library, read a book, read a page of a book. Like that patriarchal shit. And there's so many layers to it. How nobody cares about men's health. Y'all invented that system where you have to be these stone cold soldiers that follow along whatever Papa says. That's your idea of what being a strong man is.
Mm-hmm.
An emotionally intelligent, kind, loving person is weak to you. So when we don't give a fuck about your feelings, because that's what you've said for thousands of years we're supposed to do, now you want to whine and cry that we don't care about Men's Health Day. What the fuck is Men's Mental Health Day? Y'all don't. Are we supposed to organize Men's Mental Health Day? Are we supposed to do that?
Probably.
What?
Like we organize everything.
Like we organize everything else.
Yeah.
So my thing is like, I hate the patriarchy more than anything. Like every element of it is destructive and to both men and women, and men benefit enough from it that they're not willing to tear it down so that they can actually live full lives.
Yeah.
And the bitch ass men that I hate would be in the pit the moment that I was put in power. But like real men do not get offended by anything I say because they know I'm not talking about them.
No, they be laughing. They be laughing all day.
They know I'm not talking about them. And again, like people will watch this and get irritated and think I'm talking about them. And I am absolutely talking about you. I'm talking about you.
I just need everyone to understand Joy does not just wake up every day, go walk around and be like, I fucking hate men. Where's a man right now so I can tell him I hate him? Like, that's not what's happening. I need you to wrap your head around that. Like, this is crazy.
The funny thing is, I'm really like a lover girl.
You are. And you're
really
hilarious.
I'm really a lover girl, and I love like being sweet to a man. Like I will do all of the things. I'll rub your head and rub your back and like say all these sweet things to you and tell you how gorgeous you are every day. Like I am that girl, but you have to create a space where I can do that.
But you're also the girl that's like, do you remember growing up and it was like, the few girls in the neighborhood, and it's like, oh, they cool as fuck. Like they cool with all the girls, they cool with all the dudes. Like they just mad chill. They hella cool. That's also you.
Well, I'm homegirl for sure.
Yes.
Homegirl for sure, which also is another thing that a lot of men on the internet get mad about because they're like, you know, everyone's just trying to fuck you. No, baby, you're trying to fuck me and you can't.
Period.
And likely no one's fucking you, which is why. Because again, like men don't care about that.
No.
They don't care about that.
No.
It really is just like a certain type of man.
It's definitely a certain type of man, but I need to make that very clear. It's a specific man. Not all men. Okay?
But always a man. But always a man. I also think like the gender war like concept that goes on the internet, like there is a gender war. It's been going on.
Yeah.
It's just that everyone is not educated enough on how we got here to understand what the conflict is. And what I will say, not on behalf of men, because God forbid it, but we as women need to adjust what these gender roles really mean. Because if you are like this whole 50-50 thing, yeah, if you're in a long-term relationship and the man is not the primary provider, you are going 50-50.
But if he is the primary provider,
then you're having that conversation.
It's not a but
what I'm saying is people are having money conversations.
Yeah.
Like this whole concept of like, oh, I'm not going to be with nobody if they don't pay all my bills. Okay. I love that for you.
Yeah. I mean, they're usually single, the ones that say that.
But I love that for you. Like look for a man that is a traditional man. Likely you will not find someone who's going to pay all your bills. And you're going to have to compromise and pay some bills because that is what society demands based off of the economy.
Mm-hmm.
If we lived in a more traditional society, or otherwise known as a more oppressive to women society, men would be expected to go make the money and the women would take care of the house. We had that. Women didn't like that. That's why we fought back for rights.
Yeah. Because
you could leave a woman and she would have no money. Going back to if a man provided and gave you $5,000 a month, right?
Right.
So I just think people don't understand how we got here, and women need to adjust these type of expectations or live with the fact that you may not check that box. Like I don't look for a man to pay my bills.
No, and I think if you're looking,
I look for a man that pays his own bills.
Yeah.
And then if we get together, I will continue to pay my bills and he will pay his bills. And then when we go out together, sometimes I will pay, sometimes he will pay. If we're in a relationship.
Yeah.
But like, what are we talking about here?
Yeah, it's really never been that deep to me. I have been in a long-term relationship since the beginning of time.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I feel like at this point it's over half my life, essentially.
Yeah.
It just, sometimes he has more, sometimes I have more. Sometimes we're the same, sometimes we're in a messed up state. Like it's been so many phases. And it's just however it lands.
Because you're partners.
Lands.
Like that's how it goes when you're partners.
Yeah,
like you figure it out.
Deep ass conversation about it. Like
right. And when one of you is up, then we're all up.
Yeah.
But even that, like I do feel like the conversation about like, oh well, would you get with a man that you need to build with? No. I'm 39 years old.
Yeah, I would if I
what
had
are
to
you
start
building?
over at 35. No, but I met him when I was 17.
Correct. And at 17, y'all don't have shit. So you have to build it.
Mm-hmm.
But at 39, I am not building someone's life. The fuck? I don't have children for a reason. I don't have to create another person. No. But when I was 22, yeah, we have to build something. We're building our lives.
Mm-hmm.
I have a built life now. So like all of these have to be applied in the appropriate space. Like I was at an event once a couple years ago and this young man came up to me and was talking to me about the podcast. And he was like, so what did he say? He was like, so if I asked you on a date, would you?
He's bold.
Would you? I think he said, this was a while ago. I'm trying to, I've told this story before, so I'm trying to tell it properly. Forgive me if I am messing up some details. But he basically was like, would you pay 50-50, or like, would you go to Cheesecake Factory or what, like something like that. Like basically like, would I go to a restaurant with him that like wasn't very expensive? And I was like, let me ask you something. How old are you? And he was like 23. I was like, you shouldn't be worried about nothing I'm doing.
Baby.
You should not be worried about nothing I'm doing.
The internet's
I
confusing
am
him.
in my late 30s. We are not at the same place in life. Okay. What I expect from someone who asks for an evening of my time is none of your business. If I was 23, yeah, we go to Cheesecake Factory. Like, the fuck? I expect Mastro's? No.
Yeah.
But I take myself to Mastro's. So why would I be, like, what are you offering to me as a 23-year-old besides dick, which is in abundance, that would make me want to do that? Like, is it your personality?
That's crazy. He came up to you and asked you that. Where were you?
I was at some branding event, and he wasn't rude about it. I wasn't mad at him. I really like more wanted to explain to him, like, you shouldn't be worried about what a grown ass woman is doing.
Oh, he clearly is, and the internet has
Because
made him
the internet
worried.
flattens a lot of things,
Yeah.
and it's like that doesn't make sense. Now, if a man my age is like, hey, let's go to this local, taco spot, like this mom and pop shop that I really love on a first date, great. That might be it. By the way, Cheesecake Factory is not cheap, so I don't know where we got like it's a $70 dinner.
I love Cheesecake Factory. I might get it tonight. Now that we're talking about it,
I do like the chicken piccata, but the point is, like, there are things within that range that are completely appropriate for a first date. It's more about the principle of going somewhere that is like a chain restaurant, which in LA, you have the option of going to a million different places that are in that same price range that are very cool. There's always a cool new restaurant that's opened. But the bigger point of it is, like, be in your age range, be in your financial range, be in your motivation range. You shouldn't be dating somebody who doesn't want the same things that you want.
Period. Yeah.
And like that, I think, is a bigger conversation.
And people go after things they should have no business going after in the first place. Prime example of this poor 23-year-old.
I don't think he was asking me out.
But like, he put thought into that.
He did, but I hope I educated him. Like, genuinely.
How did he take your response?
He was cool about it.
He was like, oh, okay.
I don't think he was asking me out. I think he was just like asking about maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. But I don't think he was asking me out. It sounds like it, but it wasn't the vibe. But I think more that is the point. Like, when we have the conversations like Barbie on 520 about the $5,000, there's nuance to that.
Yeah.
When you and I were talking about it on the show, we were like, yeah, very easily you'd get to like $2,500 if we're talking about like the maintenance of being a woman. If you want me to maintain, now if you want me, barefoot from the earth up, like, okay, I didn't even put in waxing.
Yeah, and if you wax, because if you
wax,
laser, that's more.
Well, lasering, hypothetically, it's very expensive, but hypothetically, then you wouldn't have to do it.
I mean, yeah, then you just like maintain.
Yeah. So like what, every 6 months or something?
But
that's what I'm saying. Like, there's so many things that you do as a woman to maintain, just to appear natural, right?
Yeah.
So there's nuance to all of these internet conversations, except for I hate bitch ass men. There's no nuance there.
No nuance.
If you feel offended by me saying that, I've got news for you. You were today years old when you found out.
I mean, if the shoe fits.
If the glove fits.
But the rest of you, we have love for.
I love men. I love some men. I love a few men.
You love a lot of men. More than some.
I love some. I have love for a lot of men.
Yes, okay.
And I do feel like men can provide things to society in a very real way. Like the conversation that I hope grows from the WNBA nonsense is that if you, and I was sarcastic about it, but the truth is, if you're really worried about the safety of women, be worried about the safety of, we want you to be worried about the safety of women. We want that. We want you to protect us from predatory men. We want you to do that. We want you to stand up for women that are around you. We want you to tell your bitch ass homeboys they're being bitch ass homeboys. that they're not taking care of their families, that they're treating women bad, that joke about that creepy, weird rape joke is not okay. Don't say that shit around you. We want you to do that.
Yeah.
But be consistent in it. Don't just be mad because a transgender person came up in the conversation. Be mad all the time about all the crazy shit that is constantly happening to women. Be mad how we're mad.
People don't know how to do that. They don't know how to just.
Well, because, of course they don't, because
it.
they don't care. Like my point is, you don't actually care about the safety of women. Things that you care about, you care about.
Yeah.
Specs cares about giving Black creators their proper due, which is why the first thing he said when he got in charge is that he would not kill off half the population. He would make sure that they get their credit. I would do it maybe in the opposite order, you know?
Yeah.
So like what you care about, you care about. And it's consistent in your character. It's consistent in how you move around the world. It's consistent in how you talk, how you treat people, how you read, like the type of content you're into. Like I am a psychopathic, lunatic revolutionary. Everyone knows that because I spam everyone with reels all day long until they're sick of me about how fucked up the world is. Everyone knows that. Because I care about it. I would like not to care about it. I would like to say, fuck all y'all people. I don't need to worry about you, but I can't.
Yeah.
If you care about something, you consistently have that in your actions.
This is true.
You know how I know Miss Rachel cares about kids?
How?
Because she's risking her entire career in everything that she's doing right now. She is our modern day Mr. Rogers.
Yeah.
And I don't question if she cares about kids because she's risking a lot to talk about what she's been talking about. If you are a principled person, and a principled man is so necessary. We do not have enough of those principles, things you stand on. You don't give a fuck if other men are making fun of you. You don't give a fuck if people question where you are. Principles. That means you fundamentally believe in this shit. You care about it. Then you will care about it all the time. Not when somebody says, the WNBA won't define a woman. Why the fuck do you care about that? Since when do you give a fuck? You are the same bitch ass motherfuckers that was out here talking about the WNBA shouldn't be paid more money.
Yeah, this is too much. This is ridiculous. I cannot.
So you same lame fucks are now arguing that you want to protect women. You know what I want to do, Specs? When they put me in charge, I want to get a slap machine.
Not a slap machine.
Yeah.
It's gonna slap everybody.
Mm-hmm.
They get to
like
talking
if you
crazy,
get you gotta get in the get in the
slap.
queue, and I'll depending on the offense, you dial up the level. We have to keep it well powdered. Yeah, there's not enough people to slap all the people that need to be slapped.
A lot of people need to be slapped.
Do I get credit for that invention? As a Black creator?
Yeah, you would. You be the Black inventor.
The Black inventor of the slap machine. Oh, man. All right, what do we got for Too Personal today?
So, I'm actually really excited about this question.
If you want to be a part of Too Personal, toopersonalpodcast@gmail.com, or you can DM us at Too Personal Show.
Should your partner be your best friend?
This is tough because this is tough.
Two answers.
Because I won't say, I don't think that there's a rule for this. Like, I would say no, but I also probably am in the minority, or not in the minority, but I'm just one of those people that like, I have really, really close friends, and I enjoy my friendships, and I don't consider my partner to be my best friend. Like, they're my partner. We have a relationship that is friend adjacent, but because of all of the other elements of what a partner is, they're not just my friend.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. I feel like mine's both.
Okay.
Like, I don't think you should seek them out to be your best friend, but I think over time
they can become your best friend.
So, like, I think my man is absolutely my best friend, but I think it's just as important that I still have my my separate best friends, because, for instance, when we had our kid, all my friends kind of like fell off. They were distant. They didn't have kids. It was a real adjustment. Our family's not here. I was very alienated. So he kind of became every role essentially like partner, baby daddy, like
Right.
lightweight hubby, like best friend, all the things. And it kind of forced me to like put too much expectation on him, where it was like, it's only because I'm so alienated right now and I have nobody else.
Yeah.
So that was like another adjustment I had to like readjust out of. So I think it can become that they're your best friend, but I wouldn't go into it like, this person, if they're not my best friend, they can be my partner. No.
Well, I like having a relationship that feels like friend adjacent when
Mhm.
I'm dating. Like if I don't feel that kind of comfortability around you, it's really hard to get romantically attached to someone. Like, you
Yeah.
know, when you meet someone, you're like, oh, I'm going to be friends with this person.
Mhm.
That is sort of what I want to feel when I meet someone that is going to be my partner.
Yeah, I agree.
I understand what you're saying, and that's probably why I would say no, because when your partner is also your best friend, when they fall short, it really feels like there's a big part of you that is collapsing.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that you need other relationships, like other friendships, to sustain you. Now, I also feel that if you are in a serious relationship, there are things that you do not share with other people. Like,
Yeah.
not that whole like, oh, we don't nothing out the house bullshit, but like, you have to be very careful who you vent to, how
Oh.
often you vent
Ooh,
to
I
them,
learned that the hard way.
and what you like. Why are you sharing it?
Mhm.
Because some of that stuff is for a therapist.
Yeah.
It's or your diary. Like you and I, as someone who has a lot of married friends, I do not repeat what my married friends complain to me about, if they do,
Mm-hmm.
because I just don't feel like that's my place. And I when I ask, it's a very general, like, so how are you guys? Like, what are you guys going on a trip? Like, da da da. I'm not like, unless they've already established that they're comfortable talking about that, I'm not getting in that conversation, because I just think those kind of relationships require a sense of privacy that I don't need to be involved in. And that's hard to do when like you have to really, it's a balancing act.
Well, and then when you're in a serious relationship, you are partners, maybe somewhat really, really good friends. Then your friends can also be like mutual friends. And then
Right.
that creates like a whole other
Yeah.
dynamic that can be tricky.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
it's like, if y'all beefing and the friends is like, like, what do we do? Like, yeah,
I've won
it's
a lot of
layers.
friends in breakups. Yeah, you need your own friends.
You do.
I would say overall, I get the concept of the question, and I do think your partner becomes like your best friend, but I do think you still need relationships and friendships outside of your marriage, partnership,
Yeah.
relationship. Like, I just think life is about balance, and when one person becomes just the center of your entire universe without any kind of balance, it gets really tricky to maintain. And the expectations you have for that person, what that person needs to do for you to feel fulfilled, is sometimes unfair to your partner. So, but also, like, I've gone through chapters of codependency,
Mm-hmm.
which I have worked through, and am no longer a codependent person and do not date people that are codependent. But codependency can create a real like vacuum
Yeah.
for people to exist in. And it tends to get very toxic very quickly, because everything about your life is completely and some people like that and it works for them, at least appearance wise. I don't
Yeah.
know how it works so much privately, but yeah, I don't think the codependency is healthy.
I don't think so either. And like, I guess this would fall in the line of codependency, like letting the other person's moods and choices and the way they choose to live affect your mood and the way you choose to live. Like,
Well, it's
does that
hard.
fall
Like,
in the category?
No, I think that's inevitable. Like, if your partner is going through something really hard and they're treating you differently, or the mood in the house is down,
Yeah,
like
'cause that's me.
That's going to.
But then they get over their shit, and then I'm left irritated because you made me irritated because you were irritated.
Yeah.
And now I got to pull myself out the irritation, and you doing jumping jacks in the corner, like chilling.
Yeah, that's yeah.
I hate it.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. But I think that's just relationships, though.
Yeah, I think
like, I
so.
think everyone deals with that. Like, when you have another person in your world, like, their mood just affects you, and hopefully they're not moody. I could not. Oh my God. Ah! As a Capricorn, like I cannot deal with a moody person.
No, it's
Every
rough.
day you're in a different mood.
It's rough.
Do you want to
I
put me
can
in an
imagine, I can
asylum?
imagine.
I'm supposed to just predict what kind of mood you're in? Absolutely not.
Mm-mm.
No. I need consistency. Like the person that I am requires so much consistency from anyone around me. Like you have no times to be weird with me.
But is it like close to perfection?
Yes.
That you see,
It's
that's
you
you gotta dial that
unreasonable demands. I understand. It's unreasonable.
back. You
It's
gotta dial it
unreasonable.
back.
But I am never wrong. Like my gut, I'm not. My gut is always
Do you have
right.
your wisdom teeth?
I don't. Ray took them away from me.
Someone told me that people who have their wisdom teeth, it's like connected to their third eye, which is like intuition. So I was like, oh,
So I do think intuition is very important. And I have gone through a lot. So I have learned to doubt my intuition
mm-hmm.
because I so strongly trusted it. And obviously people have
Yeah.
ruined that for me. But I am rebuilding my intuition. And when that little thing is like,
Yeah, it's like your first mind, your first little gut feeling.
yeah, like
gotta go with it.
this isn't just they didn't text me back when I wanted them to. This isn't just that they said the weird thing. And it's always that. It's always that it's not right. So
You still gotta dial some of it back though.
I probably do. But I expect perfection. I'm Herman Boone.
You have to do top team. Top team. Where would you prefer partners?
I would want them to be one, but like 1A is my actual best friend. Like I want to be able to talk to my partner about anything. I want to be able to like be myself.
Yeah.
I want to have inside jokes. I want to, be vulnerable with them. I want them to be the first person I call when I have some tea. Like
Mhm.
that is what I want them to be. I just don't want them to be my only friend. So I guess that's it. Like
Yeah.
I don't mind that your partner is your best friend. I just don't want them to be your only friend.
Yeah.
Like you should have another best friend. You should have another person that you can trust and confide in and rely on. And the relationship is different, obviously, because it's not romantic. But I do think you should have more than just your one
For
friend.
sure.
So we
Have
got
to.
to the bottom of it. There we go.
Have to.
Yeah, great question, Specs.
And send
Well
in your
done.
stories.
Not
I
a
wanna hear
bitch
some
ass man.
Crazy stories.
Yeah, we need some stories,
I love the questions, but I need some crazy
or
stories.
just give us the question, but give us the story first.
Yeah, like we need a little tea, a little context.
Yeah. Thanks so much for joining us, Hayley. You were great on the couch today.
Oh, thanks. It's comfy over here.
Yeah, it's good, right? This is why I
Yeah,
keep.
it's a
I'm
vibe.
like by the end of the podcast, I'm like down here.
It's a vibe.
Thanks for joining us. Make sure you hit subscribe and follow us on social at Too Personal Show, and send us your stories to be a part of Never Too Personal. We'll catch you next week or the next time we're on, later this week. I don't know.